right, episode 163, Ian's Entertainment Podcast. We're back with guest, Steelers superfan, Twitter friend, Keenan. Is it Polan? Is that
Yes,
right? Look at me out here fucking reading.
Good for
Keenan
you,
Polan is with us. Going to talk some Steelers. Welcome, Keenan. What's going on, man?
Thank you guys for having me. Excited
Yeah.
for Sunday.
Yeah, you got it. Excited for Sunday
yeah.
for sure. We'll definitely get into all that. First podcast of 2021, by the way. Happy New Year.
Happy
New Year, same bullshit. You know how it goes, all that jazz. But we're back after, sadly, another Steelers loss. But that's okay because we got some playoffs to look forward to.
Is it sad?
Nah, I think it's more sad for the Browns, honestly, if you ask me, bro.
I wasn't sad. Honestly, there was a lot of good things I saw, and the bad things I don't even care about because we didn't put our best team out on the field. And I don't know. Overall, I think it was kind of an exciting Sunday game. You know, like with the different approach that we had. You know, the two different quarterbacks we were able to play. You know, like it's
Which is crazy. Which is just absolutely banana. First of all, why now? You know, like, where's that shit? Week 6, bro. Show me some trickery, some fucking switch up on the offense week 6, not fucking 17 with Mason Rudolph at the helm of it. Like, what are we doing? We had these all along, or is this new? Somebody tell me.
But why do it in week 6 when we have no idea what our destiny looks like,
I
right?
was gonna say, yeah, they got nothing to lose in this game.
Yeah, week 17, fucking pull all the plays out.
You guys think they have Dobbs active and try it out on Sunday, especially in 3rd and short where they struggle?
I mean, I'm a huge advocate for mobile quarterbacks.
Me
And
too.
I think we've all mentioned, I think we all agree that Dobbs is an intelligent man. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He can see the field.
He's an aerospace
And-
engineer, damn it.
Seriously. So I wouldn't just bring him in for like a 3rd and 3 or something. I would utilize him like the Saints have Taysom Hill. Bring him
Yeah,
in for some
Taysom Hill,
plays.
that motherfucker.
He can throw the ball, or on a fucking 3rd and 7, do a little option. Take off with it. Like, that's not what they're gonna expect. At
And
least that's what I think.
and
So,
one of
yeah.
the things I think we also saw to go off what you said, he's not afraid to drop the shoulder, and get hit.
Which is a
right?
little
Like-
concerning considering he
Yeah.
is one of our quarterbacks, but hey, who am I to judge, you know?
I'm surprised they didn't let him throw it on one of those.
I was hoping
The
they
more
would.
you
Yeah.
pull him in, the softer that coverage is going to get.
Hey, play action, ever heard of it? We could finally run it efficiently if we do that, dude. Imagine, just imagine.
and
because
you know
That
what?
dude with 2 masks on the sidelines, it looks like an idiot. Doesn't
Yeah.
understand play action very well.
No.
Seriously.
He who shall not be named. That's what I'm just
Yes.
referring to him as from now on.
Well,
By the
well,
way,
also-
close contact with Stefanski. We'll get into that in a little bit for sure.
Yeah. Well, also, before we go any further, I want to say shout out to both Mason and Dobbs because what we saw week 17 was a lot of unselfishness. Like credit to them for. Dude, first of all, Mason throws a 40+ throw to Claypool, and then he jogs off the field so Dobbs can take the next snap. Like, I don't think that goes down well with everybody, but it looked like they were both happy to be part of that game plan on Sunday and to, almost knock out the Browns. Like, that was
Well,
cool to watch.
I'm sure. And shout out to Mason for sure, dude. You can tell just by the one game he just played compared to last year, he is like strides ahead of where he was last year. He has improved tremendously based on what we've seen so far.
He has a little time in the pocket and he can actually, step up. Like, I don't want to get into him trying to move his feet much because that's a disaster. But
Yeah.
when he stepped up and threw the ball down the field, I mean, he looked good. Even that first down or the first drive, that was a strike to, I
Yeah.
think, Claypool on the sideline, right?
Yeah. And I remember, was it 2 weeks ago? First drive, first possession, Big Ben, 3 passes, 3 incompletions, booted away. So I was like, holy cow, they're moving the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is crazy. I've never seen this in 17 weeks. What is
Yeah.
happening?
I mean, they just need to play loose. Like,
Yeah, honestly, I think that's what it is. I think they're playing so uptight. Fucking, thankfully, Deontay looks like he's back to his old form. Speaking of playing tight, He struggled there for a while, but the past few games, he's been making some good catches, and I think he's got at least one touchdown right in the past 3 weeks, 2 maybe. Hard to say, can't remember.
I think he scored against Buffalo.
Yeah, and then he definitely scored this past game, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. He's balling out, needless to say. And I mean, that's with Mason, even last week. Like Ben is capable of all that and then some, I'm sure, getting everybody the ball. So
Yeah, well, and I think that's a big part of it too. We watched the games, and Deontay, I think, was top 5 in targets this year in the NFL.
At least top 10.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and like you said, Ty, if you look at our receiver stats, it's like, oh wow, Ben does distribute it to everybody. But if Deontay's getting 14 targets a game, like I feel like one game in the playoffs, people will double him, but that's what we want because then other people will be open. But I'd like to see Ben try to do other things with the ball.
Yeah.
Because I love Deontay. He's one of my favorites, but you have so many sick dudes on that squad.
Yeah.
Back
You
to
gotta
this
use
whole Dobbs thing though, with like, dude, get Deontay and Chase in there and Dobbs. Like, this is just me thinking out loud because I love where they were at with that shit. Like, just the switch up and having a mobile quarterback. I don't even know how fast Dobbs actually is. Like, compared to the other mobile quarterbacks in the league,
Let's check his Madden speed.
That's where you really find out.
Yeah, what was his 40 time?
Yeah, what's his 40 time? I bet mine's faster.
Yeah, was it better than Ty's?
Oh,
I
nice.
think he was sub 4.4, right?
Josh Dobbs is 84 speed in Madden.
Oh, get out.
Oh,
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. So,
Yo, what's
okay.
Ben's speed?
I was gonna say, let's see Mason Rudolph and freaking
68.
Rudolph looks like he's running with concrete boots on.
Yeah, no shit.
With 2 walking boots?
But yeah, dude, you get some fast dudes out on that offense. There's no end to the fucking possibilities we could run. Fucking end arounds, fake end arounds, options, sneaks. I mean, dude, make him fucking Lamar Jackson 2.0.
Well, there's so much motion earlier in the year, and then they kind of went away from it. And now all the end arounds go to Ray, and he's been getting stuck.
Yeah,
when Claypool was making plays off of that end around.
Saw a lot of motion this past week too, which I was like, damn, nice.
I think I mentioned it last week, but this dude on Twitter, Steelers Crash or something, he always says that they need to stray away from the 2 tight end set. Like I never thought about it till I saw all of his tweets, but you watch the games and they waste so many plays with the 2 tight end set, just trying to throw dump offs or just trying to run the ball, whatever. But when against the Colts, they stopped doing the 2 tight end set in the second half, and that's when they started airing it out. Like, you have all those weapons, use them. It's insane.
And I don't know if Ebron's going to be back or not. So
yeah, him and Hayden, right?
Yeah.
Hayden, yeah.
But I mean, Vance
is sick.
He just doesn't have the hands Ebron does, man.
Oh,
yeah. I like that little shovel pass that they ran on the goal line. Like, get the ball to him, let him put his head down and truck stick some people. But, he's definitely not the athlete Ebron is.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing more I love than seeing Vince lower his shoulder on somebody, because he does it it's not like he's ever not lowered his shoulder on somebody.
It's amazing.
It's the best, and I fucking love him and respect him for it. But he just doesn't have the hands Ebron does, so that's all there is to it.
Yeah, well, once he catches the ball, you can see the run he's gonna make, and he doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Even if somebody's in his way, he just boom, 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 boom.
Maybe it's because he can't stop. He's just, things in motion stay in motion.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Welcome to science class, entertainment style. Michael, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, so what do you guys think Ben's reaction is going to be if they do bring Dobbs in? Because, you can kind of see Drew Brees. I mean, I think he's a great quarterback, a Hall of Famer or whatever, but you can kind of see when he gets pulled off and Hill goes in, it's like, fuck, man, you just killed my momentum. He doesn't want to be on the sidelines, and we know Ben has a little bit of an ego and is probably not going to be stoked on that.
I can't see him being cool with that. And that's why
yeah.
and that's why I think like I love it and I think it would work well, but I just think Ben would not go for it. He'd be like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, honestly, talking about it, I think this whole like Dobbs, not trickery, but more of like a West Coast type offense. That is something for when Ben's gone. And we keep Mason, we keep Dobbs. We don't draft the quarterback because we need to rebuild our line. I don't know, however that goes, but yeah, there's no way that in a playoff game that we're gonna take Ben out to have Dobbs and run a fucking QB draw.
Well, not to mention Ben is a momentum guy. Like we talk about all the time how they're a second half team, and they're a second half team because they fucking finally start getting some momentum in the second half. And if you yank Ben out for Dobbs in a situation like that, it's not going to end well for anybody. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it happening with Ben in.
I would like to see it in the future without Ben at QB. But yeah.
Okay, so let's talk future then.
We
Mason Rudolph. I mean more than that though. Elaborate, dude. Mason Rudolph. You keep him. Is he the next face of QB of the fucking Steelers? Or
no, he'll freaking play a handful of years and get them where they need to be, I guess, or keep them afloat.
When Ben's gone, it's going to be a rough few years. It's just a matter of fact.
Yeah, because the line's going to be gone too.
Sorry, man. I think Mason's contract's up after next season.
Oh. Okay.
So I guess him and Ben will be. They're on the same contract length, right? Doesn't Ben have one more season?
I think that's as of now, but there's talks of possibly extending. I thought no.
Well, no, right. So it's like, do you extend both of them?
No.
Right. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, dude. Ben's worth like $40 million at that point.
Yeah, but so you're not going to extend your backup quarterback, and then then Dobbs, but then they cut Dobbs and he went to Jacksonville and he was on a spaceship. There's so much uncertainty.
Was he on a spaceship though?
Dobbs was only on that spaceship when he wasn't playing football.
Well, it's because he didn't have a job. Because he wasn't good enough for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We picked him up, right? Which I think the plan was never to get rid of him, but it's like we had no chance, right? That's why we had to get Nick Vannett, right? And then we dumped him. We dumped that piece of shit. I still hate that guy.
I still hate that guy.
Yeah, well, no, fuck him. Because he talked so highly when he was there and all this. And the second he left Pittsburgh, he started talking all this shit and all that. No, fuck you, dude. That's not cool.
Hey, Nick Vannett, this one's for you, buddy.
Yeah. And you know what? I did genuinely like him. I thought he had some good potential. And you know what? It's unfortunate how he got thrown in week 3 or 4. But dude, fuck you, dude. Don't come at my team.
Yeah, damn. Don't fuck with Tapia. Note to self. Listen, in an ideal world, Ben retires after we win the Super Bowl this year.
Healthy. All of his bones intact.
They make him the offensive coordinator for next season.
No.
Stop.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Listen, bro. Listen.
No, this is gonna be fucking good.
Listen.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, Tappy, it won't be.
Josh Dobbs, they make him retire. Right? QB coach. Ben and Dobbs coaching together, the offense. Excuse me while I try to whistle with my dry
I would
mouth.
flip-flop Ben and Dobbs positions.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's not forget who's in Ben's ear on the sideline.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever. Flip-flop them. I don't fucking care. The idea is we put them both there and we draft the next best quarterback.
I say we keep Ben, get him a prosthetic legs so he could move better, and his arm's still there. And then, make Dobbs the OC, and then we're good. Ben for 5 more years.
2 robot legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just hook him up to a PlayStation controller and give it the
Not a PS5 one, though.
Play Madden on his ass.
I can't get one.
Yeah. That's a good point.
What do you guys think about bringing in a veteran quarterback? Like, I mean, Matt Stafford's one guy they've talked about, Carson Wentz. I mean, I know it depends on how the rest of the season goes, and hopefully it's with Ben hoisting 7, but that's kind of an interesting play too, to bring one of those guys in that's,
Yeah,
been,
I mean, I like Stafford.
Yeah, me too.
He
He's
can
just
so tough.
always
He
had
can
a
sling the ball.
team around him.
But like
You know-
Wentz, I wouldn't want Wentz.
No, fuck that.
I
guy.
think I can't give you any particular reason. I just don't. I didn't like him when he was drafted. I don't think he'd be good for the
It'd be a short
Steelers.
commute for him.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other like veteran QBs that would be available.
Or I guess this just sparked an idea from you saying that. I know Ty might be all for this. James Winston.
Dude, it's like you read my mind. I was.
I know.
literally just gonna say that.
I knew it.
So this is what I was gonna say is I'm a big advocate of the veteran quarterback thing, just because like I like a sure thing at quarterback. Somebody I know can produce a little bit.
And your sure thing answer is Jameis Winston.
No.
You want Chad Henne?
The sure thing would be like a Matt Stafford, right? But listen, Jameis Winston last year led the league in touchdown passes. I am telling you, you put Jameis Winston. Listen,
Finish the sentence.
Jameis
Finish the
Winston
sentence.
airing it out to Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson, James Washington, and Juju. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
You would also
Throw
feed.
30 picks all you want. Throw
You would
30
also
picks all
feed
you want.
all the fucking inside linebackers.
Ty,
Throw
Big
30
Ben
picks.
also led the league in picks and
Big-
pick sixes.
yeah,
Throw 30 picks. He'll throw 50 touchdowns. It's cool.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong
Yeah.
there.
yeah, but it depends on how many of those were returned to the house because that could fuck you. But
But
I was
Juju
gonna
and
say,
Chase aren't fucking letting
Big
it.
Ben, 33 touchdowns, 10 picks this year. If it was
Good numbers.
Jameis, it would be 33 and 30. Like, nope, don't want
Yeah.
it. And I like Jameis.
I'm
Keenan,
thinking
what do you think?
a different offense he throw. And by the way, since
can't-
then, he
he's a
had
third
LASIK
string
eye surgery,
quarterback.
bro. He was blind, couldn't see
Yep.
it.
Yep.
How's he a
LASIK.
third string quarterback though? Like, I
Doesn't
think
make
he's
sense.
Sean
I think
Payton's
he's-
got something weird for Taysom Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
that's a fact.
I think Winston should be the backup. Like
He's
when Breeze
technically
goes
the
down,
number
it should
two.
be.
Yeah, but he doesn't play like the number 2. He plays
No.
like the number 3.
Yeah,
But he does play like number 2.
yeah.
I mean, Jameis does remind me of Ben, like body type, big arm,
Skin color.
Big,
gunslinger,
stupid.
big dumb. Yeah, he's got some of those Ben meme looks.
Yep.
I mean, again, I think Tomlin's somebody that can rein somebody in and kind of get them focused. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
With
Matt
Newton.
Stafford is definitely like at the top of that list for me because
Yeah.
he's just never had talent around him outside of
Yep.
Calvin Johnson. So,
I just had like a funny image of like James Winston and like Randy Fickner like talking to each other on the sideline, like trying to figure out what's going on.
No. You got it all wrong. Just picture Jameis talking to Ben as his quarterback coach.
that might be worse.
Yeah, I don't know if that's any better.
Hey, man.
Uh,
What about Cam Newton?
No, hard no for me.
oh, yeah, that's a pretty hard pass for me.
Yeah,
And
it's
here's
hard.
my thing though, like with a Matt Stafford is, first of all, it's a lot of money. Second of all, how many years are you really getting out of Matt Stafford? Then
You.
3 years from now, we're just back in the same situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
it
think-
gives us time.
Yeah,
Yeah, the veteran quarterback move
Yeah.
would be to, draft somebody they like over the next couple years and then at least have them sit and take over. Mariota showed out in that Thursday night game. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get a starting job, but he's better than Mitch Trubisky right now. And,
Liked what I saw out of
Sam
Mariota.
Darnold.
Still young, mobile.
Yeah.
And he's been in the limelight, bro. He was a starter for how many fucking years?
good. Also,
That's a
Mariota
good
has
pickup.
one of my favorite touchdown catches ever. The one it was like 2 years ago. The one where he threw it and and it got like bobbled in the air and he ran after and he caught his own pass. That
I
scored a
remember
touchdown.
that. I do remember that.
Dude, I don't know why I think that's like the most balling thing.
That
Doing
is
it
sick.
himself. He could do it all. Put him at
Yeah.
receiver too.
For what it's worth, he's my backup quarterback in Madden.
On the Steelers?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Listen, this man's been in like the year 2049 in his Madden league.
2039.
Whatever.
Mariota's still playing?
No, well, I ended really quick. The season in 2039 that ended on Madden 19 not too long ago, and then me and my buddy started up a new Madden 21 league. So we're on the year 2023 now in Madden.
Okay.
I got Michael Vick as a starter, and then Mariota as the backup.
Mobile quarterback.
Going mobile. Yeah.
Love it. Yao Ming at safety, right?
No, he's in the next draft class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
I mean, Mariota never had the talent that Tannehill has around him with the Titans either.
Oh,
so,
dude, not even close.
Yeah.
Here's
Tannehill has to do is fucking hand it off, and they're scoring at least 2 touchdowns.
But it's not even. I'd give them a lot more credit than that because
Yeah,
Corey
I mean,
Davis and AJ Brown are fucking nasty, and
Right.
Tannehill's been playing well with it. And I was gonna say,
was
spin
just
off
got
of
that.
that. What about Tannehill and the black and gold?
No, did he just sign a new contract?
Yeah,
last-
I don't think he's up for a contract.
Hypothetically, then he'd be perfect.
I would love it. I mean, shit, another big, lanky, just white quarterback. Sign me up. It's
Yeah.
like sweet spot.
smart dude for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Good quarterback for sure.
Yeah.
I would definitely take Tannehill. I don't know. I would take-
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give me Aaron Rodgers then.
Okay, well that
No, dude,
Yeah.
he's old and he hates
No,
his
I thought we
family.
were
And his
talking
family hates him.
hypotheticals. Thought we were doing hypotheticals.
I take Rodgers.
Hypothetically-
I take Rodgers tomorrow, but I don't like him. But
Yeah, me either. I fucking hate Rodgers too, but I'll take
Yeah.
him.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you guys seen what's floating around on Twitter here, Steelers Twitter? A lot of people asking, would you take Deshaun Watson for TJ Watt straight up in the trade?
No.
I say no.
No.
I say no,
No.
because I think an edge rusher like that is harder to come by than a decent quarterback.
at TJ's level, yes. Like JJ and TJ at their prime, and I don't even know if TJ's at his prime.
Right?
yet.
Who knows?
Like that is they're complete game changers. So
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Deshaun Watson would definitely be
Talk about
The
throwing
dream.
50 touchdowns a fucking year.
yeah, and he's surrounded by all the talent that the Steelers have at wide receiver, and he doesn't have to deal with Bill O'Brien being a GM and a head coach.
And he doesn't have to get hit every other throw.
Yeah.
And they just don't lose games in the like weirdest ways. I mean,
Yeah.
7-8 times a year. So
Dumpster
Would-
fire over there.
Is there a quarterback currently in the NFL or a current college draft prospect that you would trade straight up for TJ Watt?
Yeah.
Would you- Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes or Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
not Lamar. I'd trade Mahomes.
Lamar would be iffy for me, but Mahomes, I mean, that's a no-brainer.
and
Yeah.
maybe Justin Herbert.
Oh,
Okay, see, this is what I want to get out of you guys.
Yo,
'cause you
that's
guys are
in-
super
that's
adamant
interesting.
about you need him because he's like a fucking needle in a haystack. But then, yeah,
That's interesting. Justin Herbert.
But they have to be extremely young in their career, you know, a few
Yeah,
years
yeah.
in.
So you think Herbert's good enough and shows enough potential that you would trade him for the defensive player of the year, potentially?
I think so. I mean, I was pretty high on Herbert in college. I didn't think it was going to translate this quickly. And Anthony Lynn is a complete wreck as a head coach.
former.
So for him to
Is that like in-
have the season he did, pretty impressive.
Yeah. What about Tua? I honestly, I think I might maybe take Tua.
He's
Hey,
my third string quarterback.
Hey,
in
I'll
Madden.
tell you what, we could get we
I
could
swear.
get, that's hilarious. We can get Tua plus 100 pounds for next to nothing and just grab Dwayne Haskins.
No, I don't like Dwayne Haskins.
Neither do I, but I mean,
No, like I don't like him overall in any sense.
he's an asshole.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Like I hear that name and nothing good comes to mind and nothing excites me.
On the field, off the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what a fucking headache.
And Tua, I mean, I wasn't super pumped on him coming out of college. And
Yeah.
he's had some good games, but he looked so bad last week. I mean, with a chance to go to the playoffs, and he just
Bro.
crumbled.
How did they take? Oh no, that's different. I was gonna say Jalen Hurts. How do you take him out of the game?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Like
I'm
was
still not
thinking
even positive what's going on.
Well, I mean, it's clearly the coach fucked. He threw the game pretty much. He tried to lose the game. Jalen Hurts was killing it. He had
Hurts
2
was, like,
rushing touchdowns
or something, so they had to take him out. Some bullshit.
Yeah, it was fucked. Shout out to Jalen Hurts if he's listening to this.
I had the
sure he
Eagles
is.
+7 too. And then they took it, like they ended up covering, but
oh, okay. Good.
it was
Probably,
dicey.
It was dicey.
Yeah. It's insane.
I bet it was dicey.
Did we want to talk about the Steelers Browns game?
I mean, we will, but towards the end probably,
Cool.
because we'll do predictions too.
I meant like the one that just played.
Yeah, I was like, we're not gonna recap the game.
That's laughable. Yeah, we could do that, I guess. You know, it's usually the whole point of this show. So
Yeah, I think that's why Keenan's here.
we could go ahead and do that probably.
Yeah, should we start on what you guys think about the fight on the sideline?
Was it
No.
Isaiah Buggs and who was the other dude?
Carlos Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Who is that?
what?
I said, by the way, who is that? Carlos Davis.
Carlos Davis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
7th round.
Those dudes
pick.
combined for like 12 snaps, didn't they?
Yeah. I think he was like the 7th round pick.
Yeah, he's like brand new. He's a real
Yeah.
nice guy.
He's a real nice guy.
They both had 1 assisted tackle. Like,
Yeah. So word on
Coach
the
T said
street.
something about we've got Gamecocks out here competing and very emotional men.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
they played it off like they were arguing about like who's gonna play in the next snap or some shit because they play the same position. But it's like, isn't that just the coach's decision anyway? So why would they even be getting into it like that? I
yeah.
don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that we don't know in that, but I mean, credit to Isaiah Buggs because not a lot of guys that you could fucking throw up a 4-piece in their face and you don't fucking snap back. Dude, Isaiah Buggs had every right to just fucking knock him on his ass right there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Who started that? Was it Carlos Davis then?
Yeah, it was Carlos Davis because, I don't give a fuck who you are. And I get that, it's a competitive sport and dudes are out here for their job. Even if you're arguing, you don't just fucking start punching somebody in their face with their helmet on, right? Like that doesn't make us look good either. I'm sure he's gonna get fined. Like I'm sure Tomlin's gonna tap that pocket and be like, "Yo, dude, like I understand, like you guys are out here, trying to be the best athletes and do your job, but at the same time, you represent us and people, and that's a distraction on the sideline."
Yeah, dude. He put it right in Buggs' face, and he just no issue, and just Buggs was cool, kept his calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris Wormley and Tomlin stepped in.
Yeah.
Wormley was like in the middle of it at first, like, "Whoa, dudes, what's going on?"
Yeah, he like
Yeah, the video starts and Wormley's like smiling up, looking at the camera or something. He's like, "Oh shit!"
He probably like some kiss cam.
So what the fuck's going on? Crazy.
Yeah, see, but it's stupid. It like the reason I don't like it, obviously, is just because the Steelers, even when they're doing well, are always being critiqued and shit on by media and Twitter assholes.
Do you think other teams, like, I don't know, we're only on Steelers Twitter. Do you think other teams get criticized like this all over the internet, or is it just the Steelers? You think?
Probably every I mean, every city. It depends on what you're reading or who you're listening to.
Suppose.
And I think if you're talking about maybe the Steelers of the world, I'd say maybe like the Ravens. I think you have to talk about good teams, right? Like I don't think anybody in Jacksonville is facing the same thing as us, right?
Right.
Well, like the Bears get shit on. Like when I watch my mom's got ABC 7 News on, and we're watching it, and it's like they make like a subtle joke about how like the Bears are embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like they say that on national television. It's like, okay, that or local television. It's like that's hilarious though. Like they're just taking digs. But I feel like when the Steelers are getting shit on, it's like, okay, well, one, to start, they're the worst 11-0 team we've ever seen in history. I'm like, fuck yourselves.
Yeah. Side note, Keenan,
Fuck you.
we're in Chicago, just in case you didn't know.
Oh
you
yeah,
guys are in
yeah.
Chicago?
We're in Chicago suburbs. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
Not
what
Pittsburgh.
but yeah. But like I just Googled Bugs and Carlos Davis, and the first article, USA Today, Pittsburgh's linemen get into a scuffle. They were down 10-6 at the time. Like disagreements happen between teammates regularly, but the last thing the Steelers want to see is an actual fight break out. Like, come on, bruh. Nothing happened.
Come on, bruh.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Don't muddy the waters.
Yeah, well, that's what they do, right?
I mean, I
Welcome.
think with one of the biggest fan bases, you're bound to have that. And then Steelers Twitter, it's
A cesspool, bro.
half,
It is a
half the
Yeah,
people.
cesspool.
Yeah. And it probably is because we're so deep into that world. But
Yeah.
a lot of
I
people
wish I
don't know what
wasn't,
they're talking
but I
about.
am.
I know. It's like I got to cherry pick who I'm following and who
Right.
actually like knows what they're talking about and not just team sucks, Roethlisberger's done, like
Yep.
Yeah.
blah blah blah. It's like, do you have any like? Do you watch the full game? Do you really know what's going on? It's like, are you getting your info from Cowherd?
Oh my god.
Or fucking Max Kellerman. Fuck him too.
Yeah. I can't even listen to the like ESPN, any of those like big.
I
like,
can't tell you the
all
last
media
time I've
sources.
watched anybody from ESPN do anything.
Well, I do listen anytime I see Ryan Clark talk about Steelers. I do like watch like the snippets because he goes hard for the Steelers.
Yeah, yeah.
He went hard on the field too. That dude is fucking awesome.
Yeah. So he's the first.
Lurking.
Like I love it because they'll start chirping him before it even gets to him, and he'll just sit there smiling. He's just waiting. He's like, just let me go.
And if he does have negative things to say, at least he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Credible source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and he's not just even and to your point, when he says something negative, he gives examples why, but it's constructive. Like he's not just like, oh no, yeah, Ben's done, like garbage. It's not just like that. He'll tell you why he thinks this. He gives you points and like
And that's the difference between him and Steelers Twitter.
yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna listen to the dude that slept Willis McGahee and made him piss his pants on the field over all these idiots that
Yeah.
probably don't even watch games.
That man seems like he knows what he's talking about. I don't know. Could just be me.
Yeah, and that's why I like listening to Arthur Motes too.
Yeah. Right.
Don't cross the moats, baby.
Don't cross the moats.
I just have to throw this in here quick. Looking at the passing leaders for this season, categorized by touchdowns, and Big Ben, Tannehill, and Deshaun Watson all had 33.
Wow.
Hey, by the way, dude, I think
And Herbert
a lot
had
of-
31. Sorry, Ty.
No, you're good. Pretty
And
good.
Tana, does it say how many rushing? 'Cause I know Herbert at least
Um,
had a few, and same with Tannehill. Probably.
Rushing touchdowns. Herbert had 5.
And Ben had
Bro,
guess the number.
stop.
-2.
the same number of quarterback sneaks he's had.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I've seen Brady. If Tom Brady could sneak it on the goal line to get a fucking touchdown, then Big Ben can do it. His name is Big Ben. He's big.
Exactly.
Just go.
Like the
I've been
clock.
saying that for years. Like if Brady can do it, Ben can do it.
Yeah.
Dude,
By the way, side note, Bucks are getting hot at the right time. Unside note.
I agree. No,
I hope they get hot enough to make the Super Bowl, and then the Steelers beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, knock out Bell, and then knock out Brady and AB in the
It's
Super
exactly like
in
Matt White
Tampa
predicted.
again.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be ideal.
the trifecta.
Somebody runs it back for 97.
Juju had a touchdown this past game, which gives him 9 on the season, I believe. I didn't even realize he had so many touchdowns this year. I think he kind of went under the radar, like, again, even though he's supposedly, the number one or whatever, the argument could be made. But 9 touchdowns and
Same with Claypool, bruh.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. And then Deontay had 7. Ebron had 5. Like,
It
it's,
wasn't
Chase also has 2 rushing, by the way.
and
wasn't
James
Claypool,
Washington has 5.
Yeah, Claypool was like the first rookie to score 9 touchdowns since like 1958, right? Or something.
No. Pretty sure Randy Moss put up like 20 touchdowns his rookie year.
No, I said Steelers history.
Oh, Steelers history? I apologize. That's probably accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I'm pretty sure there are dudes that have
Best
more than
rookie
9
ever.
Yeah. It won't win rookie of the year, but best rookie of all time.
Hey, shout out Justin Jefferson though. Dude's balling out there in
He's
Minnesota.
nasty.
Yeah,
He's
nice
so
with it.
sick.
Nice with it.
Yo,
I think
bro,
I think the Steelers do have it's some type of record with the most amount of guys with 5 touchdowns or more this year.
damn.
I
think I saw that a
that I
couple
could
weeks
believe.
ago. Yeah,
It's like we always say, dude. They just have so many fucking weapons, and when they lose games, it's almost like
And you know what? I just want to apologize real quick. I know every week since like week 5 or 6, I kept saying Ray was going to run one back, whether it be a punt or a kick return, and I was wrong. You know what? And I admit that right here. But
Season's not over, bruh.
yeah, it's not over.
well, regular season. Now I'm going to double down and say he's definitely going to do it.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
expect
man,
anything less.
Postseason, that would be money.
Oh man, some Devin Hester Super Bowl shit.
Dude.
Hester's my
Unreal.
number 2 in Madden.
Hey, Keenan, by the way, if you haven't noticed it yet, everything we ever talk about on this podcast somehow relates back to Madden.
Well, no, it's just you say
not
it,
Mark
so
Madden.
I have to tell you.
And don't get me wrong, Grower, I fucking love it.
And I'm not going
I
to
need
stop
hear
even if you
Of
hated
course.
it.
Yeah, I know that to be true. But yeah. Anyways, it's all simulation, just like Madden. So it's fine. We'll move on.
We're in the Matrix.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just kidding.
No. Because then you'll get us going, and then we'll be here for another 5 hours.
Yeah, we could have another podcast about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are in fact in the Matrix. Anywho, there's a little controversy here on the offensive line for next week, I believe. Dotson, Filer, 2 separate people. Those are different people. Kevin Dotson and I forget Filer's name off the top of my head.
Matt.
Matt.
He looks like a Matt. Lot of controversy on who to start at guard between the 2 of those guys. What say you?
Dotson.
That's it, huh? Just Dotson?
He's one of the. I think he was one of the highest graded blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Dotson. And
Absolutely.
we don't I watched Coach T's press conference today, and he's like, I'll plan if Filer, or I'll plan on figuring that out if Filer's actually ready to go or not. So they're still not sure.
If that's the
100%.
case,
Yeah,
then yeah, don't even worry about it. Let's
Dotson's
go.
been nasty.
Yeah, he's I think he's been the most sneaky good player this year on the Steelers. But I feel like it's overlooked a little bit.
They could put him. I mean, he's played tackle in the past, and for Chucks, who has been, I think, below average. But I don't know. Again, a guy coming off the IR, he hasn't played in 6-8 weeks, whatever it is. It's kind of risky.
I mean, here we go back to Madden. I've got Palomalu and John Lynch. They both play free safety, right? Well, my strong safety is a 74. Obviously, I'm going to move Palomalu there, so I have both him and Lynch on the field. You want to put your best there. It's like guard, tackle. I'm sure it's a little different, but the idea is the same.
Yeah.
What I hear is actually a
Use
lot
him on the goal
different.
line.
What's that?
worlds. From what I hear, it's like worlds different. I've been listening to the Bussin' with the Boys podcast,
Oh yeah.
and Taylor
Dude,
Lewin was like, dude, moving from guard to tackle was like a whole new world.
yeah. Well, you
Oh,
even say
yeah,
when
yeah.
you
I mean, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Or
You
they
would
even
think
say
it'd
when
be
you go
so
from right
similar,
to
though.
left. If you go even from right to left, it's a whole different world.
Yeah, well, maybe they should be better and learn both sides.
You want these millions? Fucking learn, son. Get learned
Especially if
one
you're a
time.
utility lineman. But
Right.
regardless, put Filer in as that extra lineman on the goal line, and hopefully somebody gets a damn push.
Dude, right?
Yeah,
Last time
absolutely.
any of the running backs had any kind of push was when they were trying to take a number 2, dude. Get it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's our run game has been disastrous, and half of that blame is on the fucking line. I feel like we did okay this past week as far as running. I don't know what the stats look like. Michael, I'm sure you have them.
Yeah, I do.
Rush yards. But I mean, it
Yeah.
looked better than recent.
The Steelers had 85 rushing yards, which is what they average, which is 32nd ranked in the league. So yeah,
right on par for them. Very nice. Love that. Consistency is key. As they say.
Connor had 9 rushes for 37 yards. Dobbs had 2 for 20. McFarland 5 for 17, and Snell 3 for 10.
Hey, here's an idea. Just put Dobbs at the halfback, bro. It's cool.
Dude, I've been saying we need to put McDonald at the halfback.
Actually, maybe fullback.
No, I think you said Vance at the fullback.
At the fullback. Never mind. Yeah, at the fullback.
Or I think you might have said Vance at halfback on like the goal line because they didn't. They had 4 chances to score on the goal line and they didn't.
Yeah, like dude, like that's what I don't understand, right? He's a blocking tight end. We obviously can't get that push sometimes at the line. Yo, throw him in there, right? Like just fucking have him. You know what? Fuck it. Throw Avery Williamson in there. Have him block.
In my Madden game, bro, Mean Joe Green's my fullback. I swear to God, I put Mean Joe at fullback on the goal line.
You know what? Actually, this might be a hot take. Fuck that. Put Benson. Put Benz, dude. That guy will.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not crazy.
Listen, on second thought, do put Vance at halfback. We know how successful the Steelers were with fucking Jerome the bus, at the helm. So a little bigger halfback situation might do us some good. I don't know.
I think we need a speedier halfback like Willie Parker.
We got Anthony McFarland, bro. He's the speed, but we're not running plays that coincide with the speed
and blocking for him.
Yeah, true. You seen any halfback pitch to McFarland, bro? It's like, come on,
dude. Or we line up all 3 running backs in the backfield. Not the craziest thing.
And let Big Ben sneak it.
Yeah.
Diversion.
Love it, dude. Honestly, the
Connor,
fact we haven't seen any Ben sneaks is disgusting.
Yeah, Connor looked good with the ball in his hands last week. I was reading something that like Benny Snell's yards per carry goes up after he hits 10 carries. So if he's getting
he's got to get the motor going.
Yeah. He's a guy that wears down defenses throughout the game. So I'd prefer to get Connor the ball, in the passing game more and let him make some plays and then let Benny pound the rock. But I think end of the day, throwing the ball down the field like they did in the second half of Indy is going to help open that running game up.
Crucial.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like you've been listening to us all along.
We mentioned that. It's like sorry, Ty. It's like the Chiefs. You pass the ball. You get the receivers or the defensive backs to go back, protect the pass. There you go. Run the ball. Like that's how it works. Instead of the Steelers trying to run the ball up front and then throwing a 1-yard slant nope.
Or the commentators are saying, I was like, oh yeah, the Steelers, they love to pass short and run long after. And I was like, God damn it.
Everybody at home, anyone that's watching the game knows it.
Yeah. Especially at this point in the season. Like they have the weapons to throw the ball down the field. Like that worked for Brady in New England when he didn't have anyone around him for a few years. They have the weapons, stretch the field. I mean, Claypool had at least 2 PI calls that were not called last week, and a handful throughout the year. But like when he gets an opportunity down the field, he's either going to make a play, draw a flag, or it's at least going to open that up. And I mean, it's reverse of football used to be you run to open up the pass. Like they don't have that opportunity. So
Correct.
Switch it up.
stretch the field, and yeah, exactly.
And
But
what it comes down to is just playing into your abilities. Like they still haven't completely figured out, I feel like this year, how to just play into their strengths, you know?
Yeah.
And that is
I think that's been that way for a while. Like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
like we talk about weapons, and I'm just thinking about Emmanuel Sanders, Mike Wallace, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon. Like, bro, they've had weapons.
And
Thinking
then
about the 2 Super Bowls I've witnessed, they didn't have the arsenal that they do now. Like,
yeah.
it's crazy.
And it all goes back for me to play calling. I mean,
I mean, that's the only
That's
thing
what it
that
comes down
you can
to.
point to.
and to win games, we need Ben calling the plays. They everyone knows second half Indy, Ben was calling the shots. We need that. We need more of that.
Well, actually, I just saw something on it today that he wasn't. That it was actually.
I don't believe any of it.
Well, let's say. Look, I heard it from Arthur Motes. Which I feel like that guy's pretty connected, right? That he was
A little
saying
bit.
that people, I saw a thing where they were saying that people said that Ben called it. He said it actually was a combination of him and Randy figuring it out together and calling the plays together, and it wasn't just
That's best case scenario.
which I go, you know what? If that's what it was, why does that not from the beginning? You know, like why did it take until the second half for that to happen?
regardless, it was when it started working is because they went up tempo, and that's how it's
Yeah.
been all year. Like, there's not an offensive coordinator that scripts a worse game than Randy does. Like, they go 3 and out on the first drive, and there's no momentum. Earlier in the season, they would let Ben start to go a little up tempo earlier in the game, and now that doesn't happen until they're down by 2 scores. So if they just start up tempo,
No
I don't give a
huddle,
shit
empty
who's
back.
calling the plays, but obviously Ben sees things on the field and has been playing for 16 years. Like, he knows what's going on.
Yeah, like
So a combination of them is probably the best strategy, but it's got to be up tempo. They can't huddle up and here comes Randy with his bullshit 3-yard slant and a halfback dive.
When you need 9 for the first down.
Yeah.
And you're throwing 3-yard slants.
and I saw that like they were saying that. Well, Arthur Motes was saying that like this last game when Mason threw that pick, the next 2 drives were all conservative plays, and then finally on the 3rd drive, that's when he let Mason air it out, and that's when Claypool made the big catch, and I was like what? Like
So it works.
yeah,
So let's wait to use it.
yeah, and I was like, come on,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll never understand it. I just will never understand.
They've also, like, I mean, I think they did it in Buffalo, which that game just started off with the wrong energy. Like, Ray brought that kickoff out from like 4 or 5 yards deep. Matakevich is the one that made the tackle.
Yeah.
Like, just started
Nice tackle,
bad.
too.
Yeah, exactly. Red blew him up. But they go deep to Claypool. It's like, all right, there's a difference between like trying to stretch the field, like, all right, take a shot, whatever. But then now it's 2nd and 10. You run a halfback dive. Now it's 3rd and 9. Like, I don't know. He just doesn't let them get into a rhythm. So I'd rather see, throw it 12, 15 yards down the field to start the game, and then kind of, bridge the gap from there.
Well, that's just always been their problem is they come out flat every fucking game. And it's like
Yeah.
It's like no sense of awareness.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know
like
what
you
it is.
said, it's like, no, you got to realize that, yeah, if we fucking throw a 1-yard fucking crossing route, it's going to be 2nd and 10 probably, 2nd and 9. And then you do the halfback, then it's 3rd and 9, and you're stuck in, it's the first fucking drive.
And you got
Like-
teams like the Colts out here telling the media, yeah, we knew exactly what they were running for the first however many fucking plays. Like, yeah.
And we
Saw it
said
coming.
it, but it's like, that doesn't fucking surprise me at all.
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm not the smartest, but when you watch the games, it's like, yeah, you can predict what they're going to do.
I'm not a smart man,
But I know that for sure.
but I know that for sure. Yeah. Let's talk defense. Let's talk positives, good things. here.
Alex Highsmith.
Dude is already
Terrell
just
Edmonds didn't play.
paying off dividends.
Terrell Edmonds has played well this year.
he
Keenan-
really has.
Hold on, Keenan. What are your thoughts on Terrell Edmonds?
I mean, I wasn't a fan, but he's definitely stepped his game up this year, and he's big with the run game. Like
Yes,
you could
yeah.
tell that
Yeah.
some of those holes and the secondary did not tackle well last week. Edmund
Minka.
will step up and fill the hole or at least put a hit on a running back. Yeah, Minka's not a good tackler, but you take that when he offers everything else. that
And
he
Terrell
does.
Edmonds is just the exact opposite of that. Terrible
Yeah.
pass defender, great
Yeah.
tackler.
Yeah.
So
I think
Terrell's gotten
Bob-
better at that though.
he
Yes,
has. He
yeah.
has.
Yeah, he had a 2-pick game, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but-
Bob Spillane's supposed to be back. That's huge.
That's what
That
I
is
fucking
big.
heard. That is
Yeah.
big news.
Shout out
Big
Robert.
news. Didn't dude, what? I thought he like fucked up his knee pretty good. It's only been like 3 weeks.
I can't believe he's breathing from Derrick Henry running into him and him stopping him and dead in his tracks. Like that was the
Yeah.
greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I was telling Ty on Sunday when he came over. I went to I got his little backstory. I'm getting married.
The
in
curse is
May.
broken.
Well, so we went to go pick up our cake tasting out in Oak Park, and the girl behind the counter was wearing like a old school like Giants crew neck. And I was like, "Yo, nice crew neck." She's like, "You're a Giants fan?" I was like, "No, I just think it's a cool sweater." I was like, "I'm a Steelers fan." I had a terrible towel like mask on. So we started talking a little bit. She's like, "Oh yeah, my family's from New York, like like I'm Mets, Giants, Knicks fan." I was like, "That sucks." And we started talking, and she goes, "Actually, she's like, I don't mind the Steelers. My friend, her brother plays on the Steelers." And I was like, what's the name?" She goes, "Last name's Spillane." I go, "Robert?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Yo, me and my friends love him. Yo, when he fucking trucked Derrick Henry at the goal line against the Titans, I was like, we were going fucking crazy."
And she's probably like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" right now?"
Yeah, she kind of like
That's
laughed it off.
insane.
Yeah, but I was like,
Get him
"Yo,
on the pod.
That's what I fucking said, man. I was like, "Yo, march back into that cake place. Fucking tell that lady to hit him up." And
I know.
Bada bing,
Damn.
bada boom.
I thought about it, but she didn't have a very strong reaction to my strong reaction."
Yeah, because you probably
She
scared
asked
her.
you to leave.
Yeah, she's like, "You can leave now." I'm like, "Well, can you give me my fucking croissant?"
My croissant. Hilarious.
That's
Robert
crazy.
Spillane, dude. That's big that he's back though. And Joe Hayden being back. I mean, honestly
he-
though,
Is
Well,
Hayden
we'll see.
gonna?
I don't know
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't know.
But
It's gonna suck
the
if we don't have
cornerback
him.
situation has been pretty good in his absence. It was a little iffy
Yeah.
from Justin Lane last week, I think.
Yeah.
but
Why?
he doesn't-
Because he went
he
to
doesn't-
Michigan State.
Yeah, that, and he just doesn't play enough. He's shaking off for us too. But I mean, dude, listen, Cam Sutton, that dude's the realness. Fucking Stevie Nicks, that dude's the realness.
Sean Davis is back too.
Yeah,
Steve Nelson, yeah, Sean Davis, he played this past
He had
game.
6 tackles. He was tied with Marcus Allen, Avery Williamson, and Highsmith.
He almost broke Peoples Jones' back.
Yeah, he lays
Yeah.
hat, but I'd rather have him do it on special teams and not have him play on starting D.
He's
Yeah.
like an Edmonds kind of guy. I don't trust him in coverage, but if he's gonna lay a hit on somebody, Sean Davis will kill that man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see what Peoples Jones' reaction was when they like pulled him
Yeah.
out? Like, "You know where you are?"
In the playoffs.
Yeah, I thought that was like, part of me thought that was funny. Part of me was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
Isn't it-
same?
Isn't it comical how, especially Browns fans and specifically Twitter fans, they make the playoffs by beating the Steelers backups by 2 points, and they're all hype? Isn't that a little concerning going into this next
Hold
week?
on. You know what? To add to that, I think the important thing we're missing here is that Tomlin got 2 teams into the playoffs this year. So credit to him.
First coach to ever do it.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Speaking of coaches, big blow with Stefanski out.
Yeah, that's. I wonder how that works. You think he's actually not calling? You think he doesn't have a fucking walkie-talkie in the parking lot of the stadium?
Oh,
fucking
he's doing
calling
it
in
over
plays?
Zoom.
Yeah, he'll have to be at home, I'm sure.
Is he? I thought he
Yeah,
handed
like
off play
game-
calling to the special teams coach.
I saw he was gonna call the game through Zoom.
I feel like
No,
a coach
he
did
can't
this
do it
already.
on game day.
Yeah, he can't call it, but he can be. Can't he
Oh.
be like talking to them?
I don't think he has any communication during the game. He can
'Cause
do
he's
all the
not
prep
there.
work, but he cannot do anything day of game or during the game. Yeah.
I feel like this happened to a coach already, whether it was
It was college.
NCAA or yeah.
It was
He
bowl
coached
game.
from his bed.
Oh yeah, didn't he have surgery though or something?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
in the
that was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. But there was a coach in a bowl game just like last week, I think, that he was out, or maybe it was an offensive coordinator. But he had to hand off the play
Damn.
calling duties.
Yeah. So now they're special teams coaches. All right. I guess we're just talking next week against the
We're still
Browns.
talking
sorry.
Steelers Browns.
No, because I have a lot to say about it actually.
Yeah,
So I was
all
like,
right.
I mean, no, it's cool. We can go back to it.
Well, the Steelers Browns regardless.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a fact.
It's hard to like recap the game without the full.
Well, yeah. I
team
just get so
playing.
giddy about the next thing that I'm like, ooh, let's just talk about this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Part of me, like, I sent that to another friend who's a Bears fan. He was like, that sucks for them. He's like, you're probably happy. I go, no, I'm not happy because I don't want any excuses, right? Like, I want them to have everything and everyone that they want or need at this moment. So when something happens, there's no excuses, right? For them or us. Like, I just want it straight up, right? Because last week, they're like, the Steelers weren't playing their best teams. Yeah, we knew that. They also were missing, their backfield on defense. So now, and I'm confident in the Steelers. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Just pull out all your weapons. That's fine with me.
I say fuck that. If he's out, he's out. We
Yeah.
haven't played. We haven't we're not going to play our best team next week, even if Hayden and Ebron were there. Bud Dupree, Devin Bush, fucking injuries happen. It's part of the fucking game. So, to the Browns fans, when we beat them without their head coach, I'm going to say fuck them.
Not even head coach, all right? Offensive coordinator.
Whatever whatever.
Whatever.
It doesn't
Fuck that guy.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
it's head coach. Stefanski's
Is it?
out.
Oh, is he the
Yeah,
head coach?
He just
Oh,
calls the plays. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just wondering what that was like to have, a head coach actually calling the shots.
I agree though. I mean,
Right? It's like
people have had to deal with shit all year, and the Steelers got arguably some of the worst of it
Yeah.
because of all the schedule changes and
obviously didn't
affect-
even mention that.
yeah. So sorry, but
Yeah,
Go
they had to
in.
play 3 games in 12 days. Fuck them.
yeah, go in, beat some ass. Sorry, Browns, but I don't really care.
Sorry, but I mean, I'm not sorry. I'll see you guys next season twice.
Yeah. You guys made it back 18 years later. Congrats. You can wear your t-shirts at home while you watch Steelers in the divisional round.
Are we going to do to them what the Cubs did to the Pirates in that wild card game?
And
Well,
their
I
chances
I don't know what happened.
Well,
when the Pirates beat the Reds.
Well, I was gonna say the Pirates hadn't made the playoffs in 18 years. They make it as a wild card, get beat by the Cubs, and they're done.
Yeah.
Like just that
That's-
play-in game, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And Ty, when you were saying like all the Browns fans going nuts for making the playoffs and stuff, it's like, let them have their little bit because I'm a Pirates fan. And if the Pirates go to the playoffs, it's going to be a big fucking deal.
Yeah. I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
no issues with them being pumped to make the playoffs. It's been a long run, but
But of course they're doing
just
it
know
to
it's-
shit on us.
It's just it's just all
we
the
just know
shit
as
they
Steelers
talk.
fans, it's not about making the playoffs. It's about winning the Super Bowl. And
Right.
Big
They don't
facts,
get
Sony.
that, dude. They don't
Yeah.
understand that. They don't know what it's
Yeah.
like out
Exactly.
here in these
Exactly.
streets, these mean streets of the Super Bowl roads, baby.
Who would you rather have a quarterback, Baker Mayfield or Mason Rudolph? For the
Baker.
Steelers next season.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker
They-
Mayfield. Not even
Same.
a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, I
He's-
hope he
he-
gets
There, I mean,
annihilated on Sunday, but he's
He's got
They-
pretty funny commercials.
obviously way better.
I mean, as much as we say the Steelers offense has so many weapons, it's like the Browns. I mean, Browns aren't. I feel like they're not the Browns that we know and are used to.
I agree.
Because they're in the playoffs, and we haven't seen that in.
Well, they were so bad for so long. They were
Yeah.
able to draft well.
Yeah, but who did they?
Landry, OBJ, Kareem
Yeah, but
Hunt,
they
those are
they
all
had
free
them
agents.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
but
were
look at the coach.
Well,
there.
Last year's they won the preseason Super Bowl last year. Remember the media gave them that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Best
true.
team on paper I've ever seen, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
you know why? It was also because of the stupid fucking what's that NFL films things they do?
Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
Hard
Hard
Knocks. Yeah.
That's why. Well, dude, every team that's on fucking Hard Knocks, whatever year it is, gets hyped up like crazy.
Like,
It's a
oh, they
jinx.
look so good.
Yeah, look at the Chargers this year. They were on Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Browns also had Freddie Kitchens as their coach last year, and I don't think that dude even knows how to tie his shoes.
Hey, him and me have that in common. I also can't read good, so it's whatever. We all have our struggles. Dude, but this defense, man, to it, sacking fools out here. Vince is back in the saddles. Fucking, I'm confident in our defense as long as our offense can stay out on the field long enough to give the defense some sort of rest. We
Yeah.
will be just fine. Come play.
I feel like we said that so many times last year.
Yeah.
Like last year, just like, no, we need our defense is great, but we can't be conservative and just boot the ball away on offense.
Yeah, but now we have Ben, so it's like we shouldn't be doing that, but we still are. It's a struggle.
That's what I don't get.
Right. I don't know.
When they don't give them a short field and don't go 3 and out on every other drive or 3 straight drives, I mean, the D in over the past few weeks has like not been able to make a mistake because the offense has been so stagnant. So when they can just get after it, it's a different game.
I know. And shout out to our defense, man. Wormley out here last week saving sack records and shit fucking early. You know, I mean, they're doing their part, but
They had 4, I think.
they had a few for
Yeah.
sure.
Highsmith, Jerome Elliott.
I heard
Hell of a name.
he had a 4-year gap between sacks.
Damn. Talk about a drought.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about a gap between your sacks.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
We call that
the
Yeah,
You just got a new nickname.
He's got that gap.
Hey,
That
I think I
is
just found out
hilarious.
what we're titling this podcast.
I was like, shit, is that a layup?
And it's sack gap.
I didn't even. I feel like I didn't even see him on the television watching him.
You know, it all kind of blurs together for me, especially when I'm over at Alex's. By the way, this upcoming game, Tappy, I knew it would happen. I just fucking knew it.
No, dude. What
The
the
primetime night game, of course. I think I don't know. If you're up for it, I still have to come over, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
down for it.
100%. Dude, you can come over whenever you want, dog.
What's
be
the
right over.
backstory? How many games did you watch together? Because I heard a little bit about it a couple
Yeah.
episodes ago.
They watched 11 in a row together, and then the Ravens Steelers game that was the Ravens Steelers Thanksgiving game that was postponed threw a wrench in their calculation.
Hey, the 3 games
Oh, they
we
still
lost
won
were
that. Oh,
No,
no, wait.
3 in a row.
So
after
you didn't
going
watch the
11 yeah.
Washington game. Okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
those 3 games were all primetime night games, and it's like by the time the game's over, it's way past my fucking.
Yo,
bedtime
like on
anyway, so-
Thanksgiving, we were already making plans to leave our families to meet up at my place
Yeah.
and watch the game.
And so
11
against-
in a row they were together.
against the Colts was the first game back that I was at his place watching the game,
Yeah.
and they were down big early, and I was like, "Hey man, at least it's not us.
Yeah, it's like
It's not our fault they lost 3 in a row because we weren't together." Then they came back and won, and then we were like, "Fuck, maybe it is us." But then this past game, I was over there and we lost. Granted, not all the starters, but
Yeah, do you put an asterisk on that one?
kind of.
I
Because
Kind of.
because if you don't count that, or if you do count that one, like, oh, we were together and they lost, then you shouldn't go back to Tapia's. You should stay away from his place.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
we eat so well when we go over there that
Yeah, dude. Like
Well,
it's
Pick it up from his house for carry out.
it's like
Yeah.
we're Italians on Sunday, dude.
yeah.
Jeez.
Or maybe
Go over for one of the morning games or early afternoon games.
tell you what. start a new playoff tradition. I'll come out, and the three
Oh,
of us
shit.
will watch it together.
This game upcoming, you're gonna have to sleep on Tapia's couch, bro.
Yeah, they only went night.
That's cool.
Yeah, right. Michael stays up till 4 a.m.
Probably just sober up at 4 a.m. and then drive home.
That's fine.
Mm. Hey, that nighttime game though gives us plenty of time to catch an afternoon buzz and make some food.
Thanks.
Tell
Facts.
you what,
I
tailgate.
was hoping for
inside.
a Saturday night game, but
That
I'll
would have
take it.
been money.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would have been in heaven.
Oh yeah.
I would have been blacked out.
I know that's the only bad thing. Sunday, at least you have like a little bit of a reason not to completely forget what happens in the
Eh.
game.
Might have to take Monday off.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna be calling in sick, son. Depending how it goes, I suppose.
yeah. Hopefully, we're celebrating. We're celebrating
Yeah,
after.
when they win,
Well-
I'll just party into the night and just not even go to bed and just.
And
work
when they
through.
lose, I'll just finish all the booze, and because I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, you're gonna get lit.
But that's probably not happening until like at least week 4 of next season. So
Ooh, love the confidence. It's a tough
Yeah.
playoff road ahead here. Though.
I know.
Brown, so it's going to be Browns and then potentially Bills. And then potentially-
We would if when the Steelers beat the Browns, we would play the winner of the Ravens Titans,
Oh, okay.
and then the
no,
Chief.
no,
No, yeah, I didn't
No?
think
it's
that was
Bills. Yeah. If
What
if
am
the
I
Bills
looking at
win,
then?
if the Bills win, we would play the Bills.
Right. I have not a clue.
'Cause the
That's just what I
Chiefs
saw.
would play the lowest seed.
Yeah,
or
they play the lowest seed, right?
Yeah.
The lowest seed is the Colts. The 7th seed is what I'm reading now. Who's the lowest seed?
Well, it depends who wins those like these 3 matchups. So the Chiefs would play the Colts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Browns
And
down. Yeah,
yeah. I was starting at the first round. So like the Steelers
Oh.
Browns play, and if the Steelers win, we would play the winner of the Titans Ravens.
I still don't think.
No,
that's
because
right.
we still we would play like the Chiefs get whoever the lowest seed is.
The Chiefs have a bye week.
Right.
Yeah, I mean next week. Yeah. So they would play like if the Steelers win, say the Ravens win and the Bills win, Steelers Bills would play, Chiefs Ravens would play.
Okay, then what I'm
Or
looking
Chiefs
at backwards.
Titans. Yeah.
For sure, I got you.
Yeah.
So Bills, and then past the Bills would be Chiefs, and then past the Chiefs the Super Bowl. So I mean, it's tough. That's tough. Is all I'm saying. That's all I have to say about it. Really, is it's tough.
It's I mean we got killed by the Bills,
Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean,
and they just put up what 56 against Miami.
I think we can match
Thought
up
about
well
two
against the
if you never
Chiefs.
did that.
Honestly.
Match up
Maybe
well
that's
against the Chiefs.
Yeah, maybe that's just optimistic, but they also have had like 7 games in a row or something where they have only won by a single score.
Yeah, and
Everyone's
that's what I
always out
fucking
here-
hate.
Yeah.
And nobody
It's like
talks-
they're not putting up points either.
Yeah, it's just because it's rigged and all of the money was on them to destroy the Raiders, and then they beat them by 3 because everyone had the Chiefs minus 20.
and the
Keenan, you
Raiders
got
don't
another
do a
3
lot.
hours to talk about how the NFL is rigged or what? Because we can get into
Sometimes I wonder. I'll talk about the Steelers all night, though. I don't care.
Yeah. Anyways,
Do you
defense
guys think
looks
the
good.
Ravens? I don't want to talk too much about it, but do you think the Ravens can knock off the Titans? Lamar get his first playoff victory because they've been looking pretty good.
They have been
unfortunately.
looking good.
I think the Titans are just without thinking. I mean, I think the Titans are a better team overall.
Yeah. I think their offensive weapons are a little more fine tuned than
Yeah.
what the Ravens are working with. I mean, their run game has been decent. Gus Edwards, Dobbins is a beast, you know. And you
Lamar
got
Jackson.
Ingram and Jackson running 80 yards a game, but
Well,
their receiving core I just think doesn't really match up against the Titans personally.
I think if they can stick to the running game, yes, because we've seen that whenever
Well, they have to.
Well, the thing is, if you a lot of things I've seen are like when they start to fall apart is when they start having to make throws, and you take away the running game, right? But if for some reason Titans can't,
Yeah. But on the flip side of that coin, I know we stopped Derrick Henry once, bro, but we have not been stopping the run very well in the past like 4 or 5 weeks. So I don't know
Yeah,
that I
but we're
really
getting fucking
want to.
Robert Spillane back, dude.
It's true. That's a good point. Good timing.
He's a
on it,
Derrick
for
Henry
sure.
kryptonite.
Yeah.
So what it comes down to for me is, would you rather play Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, or would you play Derrick Henry? It's like
We're playing Derrick Henry because I don't like playing teams 3 times, and especially if we won the first 2 times.
yeah. Ooh, that's a good point. Just an odds game is all it is, dude.
That's all, right? Like
It is all numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Titans defense
got all
is just
numbers.
garbage, though.
Yeah.
Just thinking about their the Titans offense. I'm not worried about fucking Hollywood Brown or Willie Snead scoring points.
Right. Exactly. I'm
I'm
worried about
worried
AJ
about-
Brown.
I'm worried about us focusing on Derrick Henry, and Corey Davis and AJ Brown and Jonnu Smith are fucking dunking on our balls. Like,
yeah,
nope.
I just feel like we could really fuck up Will Compton.
Shout out busting with the boys, bro.
Yeah, Peaky Blinder.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
No free.
The-
shout
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee's defense is trash, but
Our
the,
defense,
the Ravens' defense is second in the league in points allowed.
Yeah. I don't know. It should be a good game.
Yeah.
I think
for
the
sure.
Ravens are
I
favored
think-
by like 3.5.
Well, whatever the spread is, I'm just gonna place a bet on both sides so I don't lose.
The $5 on each, just complete wash.
Just to say I'm part of the game, you know.
The last time those two teams played, Tennessee won 30-24.
Hmm.
November of this year.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But whoever said it earlier, when the Ravens are down at halftime, specifically when Lamar Jackson is the quarterback, I think they've won 1 game over the past 3 years, something like that.
yeah.
So they're the epitome of they need a fast start. They need the lead to play the game they want.
Yeah,
Well-
and I was gonna say too. Sorry, Ty.
No, you're
but
good.
I know it's against the Bengals, but we lost to the Bengals. Ravens were passing a lot against the Bengals. Like the first score of the game, first touchdown was Miles Boykin, 43-yard touchdown,
Hollywood
followed
had
up with
two.
an 18-yard pass to Hollywood. Hollywood had another 9-yard pass, and I mean,
Not
Lamar-
airing it out though. Doesn't sound like.
not airing it out, but that's way more than we've seen. I feel like he averages one passing touchdown to Mark Andrews, who's been
Yeah.
quiet.
And it's like 2nd and goal.
Yeah. And the Steelers have trouble with tight ends
And goal.
and
Line.
goal line situations. Well, whoever you
Especially
put
on
in front of them, whoever you put in front of the Steelers doesn't matter. We got dubs. It's good. See you in
And
the Super
Dobbs.
Bowl. And Dobbs. But I'm mostly concerned about this next game coming up. Let's do predictions and shit before we get out of here. First of all, like we said, I don't know. Who even knows who's going to play come Sunday? All these COVID tests that are coming out, fucking the whole Browns organization has it, you know, so we'll see what even happens. But say they do play primetime Sunday night, Heinz Field. Keenan, I don't know if you've heard on any of the previous ones, but we do score predictions and your pick to score a touchdown. Could be from either team.
Do we
Also-
read last week's?
I don't think we did. Do you have them?
Ty, you said 24-20 and Pitt score, or the defense scores. Defense/special teams.
What was the final score? I don't even fucking remember.
24-22.
Ooh, other way,
Jinx.
but I was close.
I said 24-16 James Washington.
no cigar on that.
Damn.
And Tapia, I said on the podcast that I would text you for your predictions, but I didn't.
And you know what, dude? I actually listened to the pod too.
Yeah, you did. You texted the next morning.
Yeah. And
Fucking asshole.
I forgot to send the thing in.
It's all right.
Good.
You can't lose when you don't bet.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't feel comfortable.
All right, Keenan, we'll let you go last, so we'll just knock ours out quick.
All right, Ty, you go first.
Yeah, because we want to hear yours, Keenan.
Yeah,
Just get rid of ours quick.
right. We're the throwaway. I'm going obviously Steelers.
Steelers.
I'm gonna run it back because I like the score I picked. I'm gonna pick somebody different to score though. So Steelers 24-20. I got Chase finding that end zone. One time for the one time. It's been too long. He's another dude. He's been quiet. So quiet. Way too quiet.
Even though he just had 5 catches, 100 yards.
Doesn't matter.
And a TD.
And sorry, I didn't mention the touchdown.
Doesn't matter. Up until this past week, he was quiet. So he's about to. In the final round, Alex, I'm gonna blow him. Saturday Night Live quote from like 1996.
I heard a Big Daddy goddamn Jets quote a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn
Music during the
Jets.
game.
I wipe
Shut
my
your
own
mouth,
ass.
Mr. Hurley.
But yeah, 24-20. Chase is finding that end zone. He's gonna get hot at the right time.
Decent. Tapia, let's freaking hear it, dude.
31-17, doubling down on Ray. And
Doubling down. That's like what's the number? What's the word for 8th week in a row doubling down?
and I'm gonna parlay that with a defensive pick and run back for a touchdown.
Bro, the payout on that is ridiculous.
I know. And that's why Grohr makes a lot of money.
That's like plus 40,000 right there.
No, it's not.
No, it's gotta be
Steelers to cover or Steelers to win, Ray to score, and then a defensive touchdown.
plus
probably-
10,000 at least.
I mean, if you're betting $1, I feel like it would pay like 200.
There's no way.
I might throw 10 cents on it.
You know what? Wonder if we could check it out. We have the app right here in our hand.
Okay,
You guys have Barstool, right?
Huh?
Nah,
Pennsylvania?
we're on FanDuel.
Oh, sorry. You're in Chicago. My bad.
Yeah.
Are you on the Barstool one?
No, I'm in Nevada.
Oh, you're
Oh, you're in Nevada? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I go to the casino.
Yeah. So I
I
walked
used
down the
to.
street.
I go to the sports book.
Yeah. I have a William Hill app here, so it's nice.
Nice.
Hey, what part of Nevada?
Reno,
Oh, nice. I've seen
Reno,
the show.
Tahoe. Yeah.
Damn,
That's sick.
that's beauty. Tahoe.
Yeah.
Beauty.
It's a cool place.
All right, Michael, while you do yours, I'll look this up here.
I don't think that they have it available yet.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it's too early
Who gains?
to pick who to score.
I guess that's a valid point. Anyways, you could still go though.
Yeah, it's not available yet. I am going to predict. Let's see this really quick. I'm with Tapia, more towards Tapia's. I think it's going to be like a 34-20, maybe. Because I think people forget they beat them 38-7 earlier in the year, and both teams
Yeah.
were healthy.
Also, did you guys hear on the commentators say that the Browns were 0-18 in the last 18 games they played in the last game of the season against the Steelers?
Yeah.
How fucking crazy is that? Also, the fact that they played the Browns that many times on the last game of the season.
It's the same reason why up until recently Big Ben was the winningest quarterback there.
Yeah, that's because he is Ohio.
Honestly, yeah,
Yeah,
they won 38-7, and then I'm gonna 34-20. 20. Ty, are you using a pen or a pencil? Because I'm gonna change 20 to 14.
You got the
14?
wrong guy, bro.
34-14.
Yeah. And
Also, does anybody still own a pencil?
Michael's a pencil guy. Don't disrespect him like that.
Oh, Ticonderoga?
no, this one's a mechanical. But if I were using a lead, I'd go Black Dixon Ticonderoga #2.
Okay, see, that's different. Mechanical pencils are their own breed.
Dame Lapis. Yeah, but I like these ones because it kind of looks like a normal pencil.
Yeah, see, I fuck with that. You get a pass.
I don't know if he's healthy.
What just
or if
happened?
He's playing, but Derek Watt's gonna score.
What?
Oh,
If he's healthy, if he's in the starting roster,
You know what? Fuck
Derek
it.
Watt's going to score. If not, it's voided just like they do on FanDuel.
If Xavier Grimble can score a touchdown for the Steelers, so can Derek Watt.
a little fullback dive.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I think it's going to be a pass.
we'll pay him $10 million
That's what I was seeing
per
out.
touchdown.
That's what I was seeing in my head.
Okay.
But we don't have to clarify that right now, Keenan.
Yeah, no.
He just has to find the
I
end
was
zone.
just wondering. I'm just trying to visualize it.
Yeah, no.
I just want to see
Yeah.
it happening.
In my head, I saw it's going to be a PA fullback will out.
Yeah, what's the Madden call on that?
It's going to be on the 6-yard line in the second quarter with 7 minutes to go. Tappy, write that down
All right.
because that would
Be
actually be like a
28
plus
degrees.
40,000.
The wind will be blowing southwest to straight south,
Tua.
somewhere in that direction there.
No, if anything, it's going to be going north or southeast, Ty.
Big Ben's going to be hanging a little short shriveled and to the left, probably. Had to guess.
Right between the gooch.
Yeah, right in that fucking sack gap. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man.
Easy.
You guys
All
think they're gonna let fans in?
I saw only
Matt-
2,500 total.
Yeah. You see Matt Light's like tweet about
Matt Light and Kevin Adams on Twitter. Those dudes.
Yeah,
have
Kevin
been
Adams called the governor's office.
hounding the governor's office.
I didn't
love
see
it.
that. Are you serious?
Dude,
Yeah.
him and Matt both, and they put out on
Yeah.
Twitter. They're like, everyone fucking call the governor's office. Kevin Adams emailed them, and they emailed them back saying they're probably only gonna have 2,500 or something, 2,000.
I think you got an update from the Steelers season ticket office too,
Yeah,
saying that they still don't have the governor's like blessing to make it 5,000, so it's only 2,500. But
Yeah, and
hopefully
I-
it changes.
And I was gonna say, isn't it also only like friends and family and like staff that are included in the 2,500?
yeah,
Yeah, and I think that includes like even the players and
Yep.
coaches. Yeah,
pretty
it's
sure.
like that's capacity because of COVID. So, I mean,
Yep.
if they let 5,000 in, I mean, it'll change the game. Like,
Yes,
you know,
It
it didn't
matters,
change. It
like,
didn't do
a
shit
lot.
for the Browns last week, but it will round one of the playoffs at Heinz Field. Like,
Oh, I just got the chills
energy
here in
matters.
Renegade.
I want to see the terrible towels waving.
You guys seen that video of it was 0-2 last time the Browns were in the playoffs against the Steelers.
That's where Renegade started. Right?
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that video.
Fumatu Ma'afala scores a touchdown,
Chris-
which is
yeah.
very Derek Watt-esque.
Yes,
and
let's
then
get
they
it.
ran like a end around to Randall L, and he hit who'd he hit? A tight end in the back of the end zone.
Circa 02.
Yeah,
It wasn't Heath, was it?
it wasn't Heath. Man, I can see it.
Matt Spaeth.
It wasn't Spaeth. Damn it. Oh, Jeremy Tooman.
Jeremy Tooman. Holy cow.
Yeah. And then they played Renegade. Like, yeah, I got chills for sure
Yeah.
watching that.
That's so sick.
That's so awesome. For the last like week or two, I've been thinking about getting the lyrics of Renegade tattooed on me.
Yikes.
How much?
Because you didn't
Lyrics.
get enough tattoos in the past 2 weeks, bro.
The first 3 verses.
Well, yeah, the whole thing with the credits.
Your one arm wasn't enough tattoos for you, or what?
I only did part of my arm.
Literally most.
And
of
he's
your
got
arm.
2 arms, Ty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
well-
got an entire back with no tattoos on it.
that's what I'm
So-
saying. You know.
Put the whole lyrics there, easy money.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Size
I
8
decided
font.
how much, but
Calibri.
Yeah, 8 calibre, bold.
yeah, I just don't want to get hit with a copyright.
All right,
That's-
Keenan, let's get your prediction.
All
here.
right. I love the confidence of winning by a couple scores, but I think it's going to be 27-20 Steelers. I think Vance is going to get a touchdown. I like that shovel pass play they ran to him.
Love that.
Ben and him
yes.
are homies. I like that. That's kind of a throwback to some, early mid 2000 playoffs where
Smash mouth football.
yeah, that just get a little creative on the goal line and punch it in. So
You might be the
I
first
could-
to call a Vance touchdown in all of our predictions.
I think I might have.
Yeah,
I think I might have
Moore's the
once.
only other
Yeah.
person.
well, I
But-
mean, he hasn't been the starter all year either. So
Right. You want to go for someone that obviously, the opposite.
Yeah.
Like it's something that probably won't happen, but yes, it's
A
gonna happen.
lineman catches a touchdown.
No. Banner's
No,
out.
because Zach Banner isn't here.
Yeah. Next
I could
year.
just see Vance already, though. I could just see him spiking the ball into the end zone and it just breaking like Bane did. And
Yeah. Well,
To
with
the
the little
field.
curls.
Does that mean Hines Ward's also back? If Bane is there?
I wish. I wish.
Returning kickoffs
Yeah.
to the house.
Yeah. I wish.
Yeah, he's gonna make the Gronk spike look weak.
Yeah.
I
All
wrote
right.
down Vanimal, shovel pass TD.
He's gonna
Yes, sir.
spike it so hard, Chris Conti's house is gonna rumble.
Yeah, what a nerd. All right, there you have it. Steelers on their way to number 7. Goes through the Browns this Sunday, Heinz Field, 7:15 Central Time. So what time is that then for you? 6:15?
5:15.
5:15.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's awesome. That's a good time.
So I can still get into bed hammered at a reasonable time.
Feel
I'm
bad for
also
those
working
East
from
Coast folks.
home.
Yeah. us
So
too.
it's a pretty quick walk to my office.
Yeah.
I sleep right there and I work and podcast and do everything else right here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's beautiful.
Makes it a little bit easier to be hungover doing it.
Yeah,
I was
no
gonna
shit.
say
Yeah.
Couple
makes it a lot
Advil.
easier to drink these.
Couple
Yeah.
Advil, relax and chill.
Yeah, pick up some of those PBR hard coffees for the morning.
There you go.
My problem
Spoken
is
like
I
a-
start drinking those at night.
Yeah, spoken like a true alcoholic.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was on the White Russian train during Christmas and New Year's.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the dude in the Big Lebowski.
Yo, can you guys still see me?
What'd you say, Ty?
Can you see me?
Yeah.
My screen went down. It's giving me give me 1
Ty,
second.
where are you?
Eat ass.
I can honestly say that I've never had a White Russian.
Trying
So
to think
funny
about it.
story. First time I used a fake ID, I think I was like 19, and I go into a bar, get up to the bar. It's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Bartender's like, "What do you want?" Like, panicked. Like, not a beer, not like like a shot. Like,
Jack and Coke.
I'll take a White Russian. He's like, "What? Okay, all right." Like,
Like, what the fuck?
You panicked with a White Russian, dude? Damn.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you got minor?
yeah. So dumb.
This guy's either not 21 or he's a communist. Somebody come check this bro.
I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
this guy's totally undercover cop.
Yeah.
As an idiot.
I do have a funny story regarding a fake ID. Ty, you were there.
I was present. Present.
I don't know if it was my first time using it, but dude was kind of speculative of my ID. And was he wearing a Steelers shirt?
Oh, in Naperville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I brought-
yeah.
'cause it's Pittsburgh related.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
it was
mean,
my
I was
old
kinda-
ID. And we look nothing alike.
No,
worked-
I
it
think I
worked
had
for
Nick
me.
I had Nick Samuel's ID.
Not at that point, you had Cody Walker's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's oh my god.
Because the Nick Samuels one looked just like you. You had no problems with that.
Yeah.
Except with the cop in Iowa. But so yeah, he's visiting me at school and he's wearing Are you wearing Steelers shit? Maybe. No,
I showed
bouncer.
the
Yeah.
tattoo.
Oh, right. So gives the bouncer the shitty ID, looks nothing like him. The guy's kind of looking at it. Guy's wearing a Steelers sweatshirt or whatever. Michael's like, yo, sick sweatshirt, peep the tattoo. It's the Steelers fucking Pittsburgh tattoo. And the guy's like, dude, that's dope.
He
Just gives him the-
pretty much
yeah.
forgot about the ID, just
Yeah.
gave back to me.
Like,
and
yeah,
just
that's
walked
sick.
right
Here
in.
you go. It's
It was
amazing.
awesome.
Dude, just
Steeler
gonna flash
family,
it every
baby.
time you go.
Steeler Nation.
Yeah,
Yes.
looking out
Everywhere.
for each other. That kid's like 19, but Steeler Nation. We rock it
Yeah.
together.
I was in Chicago for work, like it was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Pens were in the cup in the finals, and I found a Steelers Pens bar by
Was it called
by
Durkin's?
Wrigley,
Was it
close to Wrigley.
Durkins or
I want to say it was like Dark Horse or something weird like that.
Dark Horse? Is it? No, I'm trying to think.
Is that the one that's by the Illuminati's?
It was
Could-
within a couple blocks of Wrigley.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, there's only like 2 Pittsburgh bars in Chicago.
Yeah.
Durkin's Tavern is one. That's like the biggest one as far as I
Yeah,
know.
it's Durkin's, and there's one other. I
Dark
can't
Horse.
think of it.
There
Yeah,
there
Dark
was like a-
Horse is on here.
Okay. There's like a patio on the back, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we've been to that one. We're gonna
I
have to check it
I
out.
think I've walked by that one.
They've
Oh,
got
of course.
they got a Lucky's sandwich restaurant, and the only reason they're related to Pittsburgh is because it's Permaning Brothers, essentially.
Ah.
You can get your deli meat with the fries, coleslaw, tomatoes. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
Damn, I've
That's
never been.
awesome.
We will have to go when bars
I've-
are open.
Been there a few times. It's pretty decent.
News to me. All right. Well, Keenan, let's wrap this up. Thanks, man, for coming on. We appreciate you. Let everyone know where to find you on Twitter and shit. I don't know what you got social media wise. Just let everyone know.
Plug your shit.
Plug your shitter. Shitter's plug.
Yeah, get that sack gap.
It's the Sack Gap on Twitter. I appreciate you guys having me. This was fun. And hopefully there's some, I don't know, 4 more podcasts to go this season at least. But it's Keenan Polan on Twitter, and then Keeno, Keeno Price on Instagram.
All right. There you have it. Go
Right
follow
on.
him for all the Steelers action. Hopefully we'll be in touch soon, and we'll be talking about a Steelers
Yeah.
Super Bowl. So
Well, when the Steelers win the Super Bowl, we're gonna have all of our guests from this year back on. So
at one time.
Oh,
yeah,
that would
well,
be-
we can do that with Zoom.
that would
Yeah.
be a fucking
Let's
move.
go.
We can have up to 100 people, so it's whatever.
Everyone's got to bring a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, we'll be in touch soon. Go Steelers. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, dude.
Thanks, guys. Go Steelers.
Yeah, go
Go
Steelers.
Steelers, baby.
Oh,
Go Steelers. Okay. I forgot to plug our shit. We should do that probably. Yinsertainment.com. Social media links, podcast links, Insta, Twitter. Follow the YouTube channel at Yins Daily.
if you know, you know.
If you know, you fucking know. Mike Studs said it once, and I'll say it again. If you know, you know. You never know.
You
Until
never
you
know.
know. Yeah, just go to entertainment.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We on there, and we out you, hopefully with a Steelers playoff win next week. Let's go. Episode 163. Go Steelers.
Yeah.